Can you tell me how this all came about?
Yes, there was a couple from West Fargo who felt the inspiration to look toward establishing a chapel, and others had suggested it too. But they approached Bishop Aquila, and he, after much prayer and consideration, gave them permission to go forth and work with our Respect Life director, Rochelle Savageau, in establishing a chapel next to the abortion facility. So we are underway with that, and it will open on June 1st.
So how long has this been in the works?
Well, I think the consideration has been for several months. And then, setting it up as a chapel too takes some time.
And I understand you're going into the building just directly across the parking lot, directly to the east
That's right.
of the abortion facility?
Right.
Okay, why was that location chosen?
Well, I think because it is so close to the abortion facility, there are already people who pray outside the abortion facility, and it would be a support for them as well, knowing that Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament is within the building next door, and that they can go there to pray as well. It's very important that they stay outside the abortion facility because of that presence. It shows our love for the people who are entering, our love for the people who may work there. But then to have the chapel as well is another aspect of that.
So this chapel will not be in lieu of the outdoor prayers, it'll be in addition to?
Absolutely, in addition to, right. Because that visible presence of the people there has saved a lot of lives and touched a lot of hearts, and especially through the peacefulness that they display. So it's important to have them, but it's one more way to continue our prayer.
Now, I understand Mass and Holy Communion are going to be available at this chapel at certain times. Do you have a schedule?
On Wednesdays, we will have Mass at 8 in the morning, and it's a very limited area, so a lot of people can't come, but we will have Mass at 8 in the morning on Wednesdays, and then Eucharistic adoration will follow during the day. And so, as you said, you receive communion during Mass, and so it is a great privilege to have a priest there every Wednesday morning to offer Mass.
Now, I realize not a lot of research has been done about something like this around the country, but it's to my knowledge, and perhaps the diocese's knowledge, that there's nothing else quite like this elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the chapel next to the abortion facility in other communities. I know that there are pregnancy help centers near abortion facilities in several areas of the nation, because it offers a way for, if the woman wants to talk to someone else about an option, that is not abortion, they can take them into that place and visit with them there. So that is one thing, but I don't know about a chapel, if there's another chapel near an abortion facility.
Can you tell me how this is being funded? Is it a diocese-wide thing, or the church is kind of chipping in?
We are calling on the good support of the faithful who realize the great importance of prayer. That is the only way that abortion will end in our nation and world, is through prayer. And so those who believe that and who want to support that, we're calling on them to assist in funding the chapel.
So will there be an extra collection plate, so to speak, on Sundays for this, or how will that work?
There's a way through our diocesan newspaper. We've told them how they could donate, and that will be repeated through that, probably bulletin announcements. We'll see how that goes. And I think that there will be a lot of interest in that because of the power of having Jesus right there with us.
Obviously, with the abortion issue, you've no doubt thought about the reaction of the community. No doubt you've discussed this with the bishop. How does the bishop believe this is going to be received?
I think he believes that many people will love this idea, because we do have chapels nearby in our churches, but this is right there where the women are, where the people are, taking that last step, where they're considering abortion or not, and to have Jesus there in the Blessed Sacrament present right next door. I just know that, I think he knows that it will change hearts. It will have a great effect on the people who enter and the people who work there.